Keyboard's only been here for a few days and it's filthy. Easily solved. Good. Well, apart from all the stuff under here. So it's now time to make all the control-y things. Luckily, I don't have to bother drilling square holes. I have got some circular buttons. Have you ever seen a bag sealed with blue tack? Yes, I've got these little ones and I need to drill 12mm holes, I think. Yes, these are 11.5 in diameter, and then the outside bottom bit is 13. But the good thing is they do have that little ridge, so they are going to stay in there, in theory. Well, that one was weird, that drilled everywhere. How in line are they? Oh, nicely so. Let's just hope that they're actually square and the LED things will line up. Haha, bit of steering. That was dead in the centre. Lovely. With a bit more persuasion with the con drill, I now have a 12mm hole, which, if there wasn't a piece of plastic all over it, that'd fit nice and snugly and lovely. Providing these line up, these will work quite well. I think this drill bit's a bit sharp for this. Wow. So the one that I filmed just goes smoothly, does it? They were jumping around all over the place before I turned the camera on. Essentially, that's just made all of them even more rough than they were before. But crucially, do they fit? I'd say they fit. I mean, they won't go in because that sticks out and that sticks out, so they will not go flush, but still. That's a win. Now I've just got to do all the other 16 or so holes plus 2 massive ones for the joystick things. Turns out I could carry on using this and destroying my bench at the same time, because of course you just drill the holes out to 11mm, which is what that drill bit is. Save your nice cone drill bit, which I did not earlier, and then just drill them out to 12 the other way. Ta-da! An 18mm hole. This better bloody work. Unfortunately, you can't use power tools for everything. Yep. Now, since I last turned the camera on here, the front panel has changed quite considerably. This is now made of wood. I didn't like the waviness of this. The front bit, where the original bend on the edge of the fridge was fine, but then again, where the screws curved in, yeah, I just wasn't keen on it. But instead what I did was I found some plywood that I forgot I had. 5mm thick, so I had to route the cavities from 2 or 3mm as they were down to 5. That, with a bit of lacquer and stuff, will look quite cool. And it's a hell of a lot easier to sort out where the switch panels go, which I've also done. Again, quite a simple job, actually. I had these little, don't even know what they are, to be honest, strange little thingamajigs that basically I've used as spacers. And they space between the board and the panel, and allow the buttons to sit in between. Now, what you will also notice in there, see that little tiny strip that's between the button and the electronics thing? That is a piece of plastic folder. Essentially linked all of the buttons together, because otherwise they spin around and essentially make it so the buttons don't press properly onto the micro switches. They're meant to be perfectly located, and although it looks pretty damn straight and pretty damn accurate, 1mm out, or even 0.5mm in this case, if one of them causes a problem, then technically all of them are a problem. And essentially I glued it together, and then upon gluing it all together I then drilled through the holes that were already pre-drilled, so to speak, into the circuit board, through the aluminium, then back through the correct size, and then 3 nuts and bolts. It all clickies and does nicely. And then on these ones over here we have 2 white ones to mark the octave ones, a blank spacer where the volume pot will go, well, volume slider rather. Now you'll notice that the mod wheel and the pitch wheel are in quite a funny position. Normally they're just vertical. I can't stand it because it's not comfortable to use your thumb to do accurate lead twiddly stuff. Camera. I'm always talking to the camera. You made me jump then, you crept up on me.
I thought it had gone nuts.
No! I've been videoing stuff for a year.
Excellent.
I'm explaining why I've done them wonky. Because normally they're like vertical, but I've done them wonky because then you can put your finger on that one and use that and your thumb on that one. Can't do that normally. So there you go, I can turn the camera off now to explain what I'm doing. Right, now that Hans is gone, I'm going to drill some holes here in the corners of each thingy. Oh, do I do corners? No, I don't do corners. I do near the corners. I'm trying to remember what I did yesterday. Got to drill in slowly because I don't want too much tear out. And again, because I've already pre-measured where the circuit board is. So we're drilling 4 holes here. Ta-da! And then with the cone drill, which isn't really meant for wood but works brilliantly. Now just do it to the 4 or 6 inch one. That's all I'm going to do. So jigs are in there. Time for the jigsaw, however. I found out the jigsaw blade that I've got fitted is actually a bit long, so I sort of scored holes in the bit of wood there, but it'll be fine. Pretty sure if this was steel I'd be denting the top of it. Oh, then again I'd be using the angle grinder, wouldn't I? Never mind. See if this fits first time. Nope. Oh god, I'm like 10mm out. See, it's better that I cut a hole too small than one too big. So at least I can adjust it. How about, oh god, 10mm out both sides. If I've measured that right, that should slot there, and then just go like that. Drill some small holes and screw that in place. Now I'm gonna have to modify the heatsink thing. My wrist hurts now. I'm glad I took this off as well because it's getting quite warm. Woohoo! That would have been much better had the power cable not got caught on the caliper gauge. Nobody's ever said that before. We stick it back on there. Stick it in place. Yeah, that should be fine. Whee! Oh, that's moved. There we go. It's going into aluminium, so all you do is just nip it up like that. And we have one heatsink, which now actually fits into the keyboard. There we go, that's secure enough. That's not a problem. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, square holes are rubbish, but I don't really care. That one fits nice though. It is time, final staining. I want that colour. And I get it using that. Yeah, seems smooth enough. There's some little dimples and stuff, but I kind of like the fact that it has character to it because it used to be an old window frame. So we'll start with the end panels and work all the way around. I'll worry about the fact that the fridge bit is getting dyed as well. I'll worry about that later. Can't get into the corners. Easy solution. Zoop. Do the upside down of this first. Oh, I might sand it first. Yeah, let's sand it first. Next step, assemble it. Now when I take this on tonight, on the bus, which will surprise the bus driver when I take a gun case onto the bus. Oh, this is going well so far. Even without the piano, that bit looks mint. Look at that. All I need to do is bolt this together, stick some stuff in, and then you'll see it next time when it's on my desk, or one of the desks at home, for the first test. Providing it fits in the case with these stuck up as much as they are. Now, there is one last little thing. Now, this side over here has not been sanded. It has been lacquered, and if you listen to this, if I put the microphone right next to it, it feels quite rough, and it actually sounds rough. You can hear the roughness just when you put your nails on it. However, with some 2000 grit sandpaper and about 5 minutes work, all of this just becomes smooth and lovely, and actually becomes quite nice to the touch. So if you compare rough side to smooth side, I have no idea whether there's going to be any audio difference on the actual finished thing, but trust me, you'd actually go, ooh, this is nice, lovely wood, and this is, ugh, you need to sand that, mate. But all is fine, just use a bit of this. And great thing is, because this is wet and dry paper, stick that in some water and you can reuse it.